Today, boys and girls, I have to do something about these front guards. They're going to be used on my VG, but I've had them for 15 years, I suppose. And 15 years ago, I decided that I was going to modify them because Valiants weren't worth anything, and you just did what you wanted. So the indicator bit's been filled in, welded in. So I have a feeling I'm going to make a mess of that trying to cut it. So I've got another one there. And also, I'd lifted the grille about, I think it was about 1.5 inches. So it sat, the headlight sort of sat under the lip of the bonnet, which looked awesome at the time, but I never finished the project. So, and these was a VF headlight bucket anyway, and it's a VG. So we've got to unpick all these spot welds, all the ones along here, and I've salvaged a VG one out of another rack. So today's job's to get that out without destroying the rest of the guard, because the rest of the guard's perfectly straight and rust free. But that's what you did back then. You destroyed good stuff because nobody wanted it. So we'll have at it. So after drilling all these out right around here, and this is our other one, let's push it up in here like this. But I'm not going to weld that in today. I'm going to send the guard off, or cut these bits out first and send the guard off and get it all blasted and primed so it's all nice and clean. But just to show you where most of the spot welds are. So you've got the ones in the front, and you've got a line of them down here. Just in this area here, particularly difficult. They got pretty happy with the spot welder. But that's all you really need to do to pull a headlight bucket. And change it from a VF to a VG or VIP, whatever you feel like doing. So I just thought I should mention, because people will pull me up on it anyway, that if you're only changing your headlight buckets, you don't have to pull this bit off as well. You can leave it attached to the front guard. So you would just drill out these spot welds, and then you're essentially left with this bottom part. I had to do this because I'd cut these right here, so these were no longer original either. That's why I had to swap over the whole front assembly, if you like. Alright, so I've cleaned up the top of this guard, and there's no way I'm going to be able to cut these bits back out without totally stuffing it. So rather than have two attempts, I've cleaned these up in the sandblaster. So we'll run a couple of lines to follow. We'll do something across here. We'll cut that out. Then I'll be able to whack it in where it needs to go. I'll be able to trace it in on the guard, cut it out the same, and hopefully not stuff this up, because this is the only shot I've got at it. Remember, safety first. I haven't got a guard on here. I know it's big boo-boo. So if you're going to do it at home, do it properly. And here we are, new bit all welded in. So this bit here, which needs a little bit of filler in it, it was really thin on the original part. It had rusted up from in behind. So you probably saw in the video, the welder blew through a couple of times along there. So that'll just need a skim of filler in it. A couple of little bits up the top. If I can get the rest of the bodywork in the car to come out this good, I'll be extremely happy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and come back and see us in our next video. Cheers.